कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखं वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः. In the previous session, we discussed Lord Sri Ram with his younger brother Lakshman. They were following Vishwamitra and going towards Mithila to attend Dhanur Yajna, bow sacrifice, conducted by Mithila Naresh Janak Maharaj. So, just outskirts of the Mithila city, Lord Sri Ram noticed a very beautiful Upavan, ashram, enchanting, but no one was there. So he asked, which is this place? Vishwamitra narrated the story of Ahalya. He said how Ahalya was cursed by Gautama Rishi for the mistake of Indra. And it is such an elaborate that we had 4 or 5 sessions discussion on that. And finally, Ahalya Uddhar happened. Ahalya was relieved from her curse that she was going through since thousands and thousands of years. Bahu Sahasra Varshani. And finally, she was reunited with Gautama Rishi. Gautama Muni Sampujita Ram. Gautam Muni, Gautam Rishi and Ahalya, both of them worshipped the lotus feet of Lord Sri Ram. And Lord Sri Ram, after receiving the worship from Ahalya and Gautama Rishi, along with Vishwamitra, Lakshmana, so he is now walking towards Mithila. So it is very beautifully explained what all they encountered when they are reaching Mithila. So we'll hear from Sri Valmiki Ramayan. Tata praguttaram gatva Rama Saumitrina saha Vishwamitram puraskritya yajna vatamupagamat. It says, Tataha, after that, Prag Uttaram. Uttara means north. Prag means east. Prag Uttara means northeastern. So from the Ahalya's ashram, Gautama Muni's ashram, they now started walking towards northern eastern direction. That is where the Mithila city was there. Tataha Praguttaram Gatva Rama Saumitrini Saha. Saumitri, son of Sumitra, that is Lakshman. So Rama Saumitrina Saha, along with Rama and Saumitri, Vishwamitra. So Vishwamitra taking all of them. There are many other rishis also walking with them. So they all reach the place. From there they're able to see Mithila city. And they're also able to see the place where that yajna is happening. Yajna, Vataha means the flat land. So where that yajna, is happening, they're able to see that. Ramastumani Shardulam Uvacha Saha Lakshmana Sadvi Yajna Samruddhihi Janakasya Mahatmana. He said, Lord Sri Ram, when he saw that beautiful sight of yajna taking place from the very far away, so he addressed, he told Vishwamitra and Lakshman, oh, look at that place, how beautiful it is, how glorious that is looking like. So Lord Ram from very far away, he saw that. He said that Bahuni Sahasrani Nana Desha Nivasinam. Sahasrani, thousands of people, Nana Desha Nivasanim. They are all coming to attend that yajna of Janak Maharaj from Nana Desha, from various countries. Sahasrani, thousands and thousands of them are coming towards Mithila city to attend this. Brahmana Mahabhaga Vedadhyayana Shalinam. So many Brahmanas who are expert in the Vedas. They're chanting mantras. The Vedic mantras are so expertly, so beautifully. And Lord Ramachandra is seeing all that and is showing that to Vishwamitra and Saumitri. Rishivatascha drishyante shakatesha sankula. So many rishis are coming, brahmanas are coming. Shakata, they're coming in the bullock cart. So many bullock carts are coming towards Mithila, and they're all sitting in the Shakata, that is this bullock cart, and they're walking. Desho vidiyatam brahman yatra vatsyamahe vayam. They asked, my dear Vishwamitra, today where are we going to stay? Because they have not yet reached Mithila city. So Ram is asking Vishwamitra, could you tell us where are we going to stay tonight? Which place are we going to stay overnight? If you show us which is that place, we will make arrangement. See, Lord is Supreme Lord. How he is behaving with Vishwamitra. Ramasya vachanam shrutva. After hearing the words of Ram, Vishwamitro Mahamuni. This Mahamuni Vishwamitra is saying, Nivesha makarodhyeshe vivikte salilayute. He showed one place. Salilayate. It is free, it's not very crowded. Not too many people are there. It's like exclusive place. He indicated one place. He said, this is where we will stay overnight today. So they stayed there. Vishwamitra manupraptam shrutva sanrupatistada. So they stayed overnight, and Valmiki Ramayan so beautifully explains that how those days in Treta Yuga, from all this we can understand, there were many highways. That's how many bullock carts are coming. Sahasrani, thousands of people are coming, sitting in bullock cart. That means there must be big roads coming towards Mithila city. And it is said, they're all staying, they're putting camps. On the way to Mithila city, they're putting camps and they're staying overnight. So they all had that opportunity to stay wherever they wanted. So there are suitable places where Brahmanas can put camp and they live. Kshatriyas can put some camps and stay according to their requirement and facilities. Vaishyas, mercantile community who come with lot of wealth, they'll have some dhana, dhanya and all that. So they are staying with certain protection. So everyone is getting place to stay, put camp. They're all reaching this yajna that Janak Maharaj is staying. So Vishwamitra, Ram, Lakshman, they all stayed with other Rishi Munis who were accompanying them. And this Mithila city is so beautiful that the citizens of Mithila city, they come out and they see who are these people staying outskirts. They come out, they interact with them. Oh, where are you coming from? Who are you? Do you need any help? Do you need any facility? They're so welcoming. They're so courteous. They're asking, you need any help? Do you need something for you to cook tonight? Like that. They're very caring towards any citizen that is coming to visit Mithila city. So like that, the many people who came to see, who were all there. So they saw that, oh, here is some great sage has come. They inquired, who are you all? Oh, Vishwamitra has come. Vishwamitra is very popular. He is like a global celebrity, right? And that Vishwamitra has come and is staying just outskirts. The news spread. Everywhere news, Vishwamitra has come like that. And the news reached Janak Maharaj. Like this Vishwamitra has come, is staying outside of Mithila city. Immediately Janak Maharaj, the moment he heard this, Vishwamitra manupraptam shrutva sa nrupatistada. Nrupa means the king of Janakpuri, that the moment he came to know, Shatanandam puraskritya purahoita, he, that Purohit of Janak Maharaj was Shatananda Rishi. Pratyujjagama sahaja vinayena samanvita. So he took all of them. Janak Maharaj, he called as Purohit, Shatananda Rishi, and so many other Brahmanas, sages. Rutvijopi Mahatmanastya Arghamadaya Satvaram. The moment everybody came to know, okay, Vishwamitra has come, we are going to meet him, welcome him to our Mithila city. There are many Ritvijas, and they started making arrangement. They started, keeping padya to the water to wash the feet of Vishwamitra. Arghya, the water that is given in the hands of Vishwamitra. Arghyam, Padyam. So, Rutvijopi Mahatmanastya Arghamadaya Satvaram Vishwamitraya Dharmena Durmanastam Puraskritam. So, how do we properly welcome Vishwamitra? Right? So, they are making arrangement. Pratigrihya chatam pujam Janakasya Mahatmana. This Janak Maharaj personally is going to welcome Vishwamitra. You can understand, no? When somebody visits our country, if the Prime Minister himself or the King himself receives that person, it means that person must be very important person to your country. Right? And he came, they all came to that place. They saw Vishwamitra, they paid obeisances to him. Papracha kushalam brajno yajnasya cha niramayam. They came and they papracha kushalam, kushalopari. How are you? How is everything? Was your travel nice? Did you not face? I hope you didn't face any issues and all that. So when Vishwamitra was duly inquired, the well-being of the sages and the spiritual teacher, and Vishwamitra also, he asked, "Oh Janak Maharaj, how are you? Is everything all right in your kingdom? Is dharma is properly maintained? Oh Shatananda Rishi, how are you? You're doing good Paurohitya." And then like that, Vishwamitra is asking everyone one by one, how are you doing? You're doing everything. He asked like this is called Kushalopari, asking well-being of each other, right? He didn't say only king I will speak, remaining people I will not speak. He's speaking to everyone. Atha Raja Munishreshtham Kritanjalir Bhashata. Raja Janak Maharaj Kritanjalir Bhashataha. Bhashata means speaking. How is he speaking? This Raja, Kritanjali. Anjali means when you join your both hands, that's called Anjali. Like this, the way we are holding, this is called Anjali. It's called Anjali Mudra. Kritanjali, joining both hands. Raja, this Janak Maharaj, very great person. He's joining his hands and is bowing down and is speaking to Vishwamitra. He's not showing his power, position. I'm very great. No. Raja Munishreshtam Kritanjalir Bhashata Asane Bhagavanastasam Sair Bhir Nipungavai. He said that, please, he was offered, please sit down, take your seat. And holding his hand is saying. So Janakasya Vachashrutva Nishasada Mahamunihi. So the great Vishwamitra, he's saying that, speaking to everyone, offering seats for everyone according to their position, their seniority, making everyone sit. So after they sat, this Janak Maharaj is so excited. He's so happy seeing Vishwamitra. He's saying, Adya yajna samruddhirme saphala devatai krita. Today I feel my yajna, that what I'm doing, yajna havan, that is successful. I feel today my yajna has become successful. Why? Because I got an opportunity to see you, to see such a great person like you, Vishwamitra. What else I can think in my life? I've got your darshan. I've got some audience with you. I'm spending some time with you. I feel my yajna saphala. He's saying yajna samruddhirme saphala. Saphala means it became successful. It became, so fruitful. Devatai krita adyam yajna phalam praptam bhagavad darshananmaya. Having your darshan is the success of my yajna. See how fortunate I am? Like that Janak Maharaj is feeling. See how in the olden days, the Kshatriyas or the administration class of people, what kind of respect they used to maintain for sages, for Brahmanas. Seeing them, seeing a qualified Brahmana like Vishwamitra was considered as such a great fortune for a king like Janak Maharaj. So kings were also so great, so qualified, and Vishwamitra was also such a qualified. There was no, compromised people simply putting up a show that I'm a king, I'm a Brahmana. No, they were really living up to their name. Dhanyosmair grihitosmi, dhanyosmi. I'm feeling so satisfied. Dhanyosmi. Grihitosmi yasyame munipungave yajnopasadanam brahman praptosi munibhik saha. He's saying that you have come to my yajna mantap. I'm really satisfied because of this. And then he says, Dwadashaham tu brahmarshe sheshamarhutam nishana. Only 12 more days are left for me to complete. Dwadasha, 12. If I spend another 12 days, my yajna havan becomes complete. Tato bhagartino devan drashtumarhasi kaushika. O Kaushika, O Vishwamitra, you please come. You please be part of my yajna. Please be with me. And then after speaking all these things, Janak Maharaj is continuously seeing the two boys with Vishwamitra. First they're all speaking to Vishwamitra. They're being nice to him, respectful to him, all that. But Janaka Maharaj is continuously observing. These two boys are there with Vishwamitra. Ityuktva muni shardulam praharshta vadanam stada. Janak Maharaj with cheerful, prahrashta, with so that happy heart, right? He's speaking to now Vishwamitra. He says, Imau kumaram bhadramte. Kumara means young boys. Imau means these two young boys, Kumaro. Imau Kumaram Bhadramte Devatulya Parakramau. Vishwamitra, who are these two young boys who have accompanied you? Who are these two boys? Devatulya Parakramau. By looking at them, it appears Devatulya Parakrama, their Parakrama, their capacity, it looks like equal to Devatas. These two young boys. Who are they? Why have they come with you? By seeing them, I can understand. They are not Brahmanas. They have not come with Kamandalu. They have not come with all that. They come with the bow. They come with arrow. Like by looking at them, you can tell who are they, at least in those days. They are Kshatriyas. They are not Brahmanas, because Vishwamitra is a rishi, is a Brahmana. So he will roam around everywhere with us, more rishis, munis like that. But he has come with some two boys. They don't belong to this category of the rishis. They're carrying the arrows, they're carrying the bows, and their body looks different. Their body doesn't look like the rishi munis body. Rishi munis, because of their tapasya, so much of harsh tapasya they do. They don't take care of their body by having proper diet and all that. So their body generally looks little very-terry, not very stout. These two young boys, they have very well-built body. They got good, good features, well-maintained body. They look Devatulya Parakramau, Gajasimha Gati. They look as powerful as Gaja, elephant. Simha, they also look as powerful and as sharp as Simha. The way they are standing, it gives the feeling of both elephant and lion. At the same time, that Parakrama is there in them. Gaja Simha Gati. Virao Shardula. They also are looking like tiger. See, Janak Maharaj, simply by looking at them, is making out all their symptoms. They have the strength of elephant. They have the courage of the lion. Lion is so courageous, it can just attack anybody in the forest. It can attack even elephant. Elephant is so big in size. It looks so huge. It looks big. The lion is not thinking, I'm smaller than the elephant, so how can I attack? No, it has got so much of courage. It can just bounce on anyone. So, Kshatriya is like that, is so powerful. He doesn't think about any of such things. He's saying these two boys, Gaja Simha Gati, Shardula, they're also looking like tiger. Shardula Vrishabhopamau, Vrishabha, bull. They're as tall as bull. Bull and cow, there is a difference in their height. It's not the same. So they are looking like bulls and tall. Tiger is not very tall. Bull is very tall. And also it looks very stout and strong. Isn't it? Shardula Vrishabhomapau. Padmapatra Vishalakshav. At the same time, they have the strength of elephant, courage of lion, right? The atrocious energy of the tiger, stout and height of the bull. At the same time, Padmapatra Vishalaksha. Their eyes are so beautiful like lotus petal. They look very strong, but their eyes are very captivating. Padmapatra Vishalakshav, Khadgatuni Dhanurdharau. Khadga, they're carrying Khadga. Tuni Dhanurdharau. They're carrying bow, they're carrying arrows, they're holding sword in their hand. So they don't look like sages. Ashvina viva rupena samupastita yavvano. Like Ashwini Kumaras, that together, young boys, yadrichaiva gam prapto devalokadi mamaro. They don't look like human beings. Janak Maharaj is saying, these two boys, they don't look like human beings. He's saying, devalokadi mamaro. They look like as if they come from Devaloka. They don't look like they belong to this world. They look like Devalokadi. Katham padvyamiham prapto kimartam kasyava mune. This kind of people, they look like devatas. They're so strong. Devatulya parakrama, Gajasimha Gati, Shardula, Vrishabha. They can only be born in this world out of their own free will. They don't look like a product of karma. Somehow they're born. No. Who are these two people? And when Janak Maharaj is asking like this to Vishwamitra, he's joining his hands and is asking. So here is one philosophical question. Janak Maharaj, according to Valmiki Ramayan itself, is a great devotee. As we already know, in his previous life, before he was born as a Janak Maharaj, he was a great devotee. He was the father of Sita's previous life. Who is that? So he was father of Vedavati. His name was Kushadhvaja. Who knew only Supreme Lord should come and marry my daughter, right? So he already knows who is Ram. He's a self-realized king. He's called Raja Rishi. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks about Janak Maharaj. He says there are great kings who are like Raja Rishis, like Janak Maharaj. So Janak Maharaj was a very great king. He was a Raja, but he was also living like a Rishi. Such a great person. He was a disciple of Yajnavalkya Rishi. The level of spiritual realization that he had was much, much more than great Brahmanas of that time. Even though he was a Kshatriya, he was a king and all that. So he knew exactly this Supreme Lord only. So even then he's asking Vishwamitra, who are these two boys? And that too is joining his hand. And another question comes, when Sakshat Parabrahma, Sriman Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna is there, Swayam, Rama, why are they all first offering prayers to Vishwamitra? First praying respect to Vishwamitra. First they should show respect to Rama, no? He is the Supreme Lord, is there. And Janak Maharaj knows that. So why is he still doing this? We have to understand some interesting phenomena here. What is that? Whenever Supreme Lord incarnates, whenever the Supreme Lord appears, he behaves according to the time, place, circumstances. Like for example, Supreme Lord has come as a king in the Ikshvaku dynasty. He has come as a Kshatriya. He has come as a king. So he behaves like that only. Like when Krishna comes, he behaves as a Gopal. When same Krishna comes as Lord Ram, he behaves like a king. So according to the species the Lord appears, according to that time, place, circumstances, the Lord also conducts himself like that. He doesn't, come and say, no, I am the Supreme Lord. You should all treat me like Supreme Lord. No, he has come as Martyavataram Martya Shikshanam. Srimad Bhagavatam says. He has come as Martya Avataram. He has come like a human being. Because that is what Ravana had asked. Except human and monkeys, nobody should kill me. So all the Devatas prayed that you please appear in the Manushya Loka. So he has come as like human being. He's not human being, but he has come like human being. So understanding the mind of the God, understanding the thought process of the God, his devotees also behave like that with God. So God does not want to be dealt with as Supreme Lord. He should be treated as, imagine like, police officer, he wants to catch one thief. So they are not in their official uniform. So they're wearing plain clothes. They're not wearing their uniform. They're wearing some normal clothes. So the police has called everyone and told, we will all go. We will not wear our dress. Okay, we will not put my name. I'm the police commissioner, like that and all. We will not put our position and name and all that. We will wear normal dress. We will be roaming around. So I will behave like one, businessman. I'll behave like one shopkeeper, driver, something like that. So we should together plan like this. So now, when they're outside like this and the thief is also there, everyone is there. So this constable will come. Good morning, sir. He will not do like that. You're not supposed to do like that. You're supposed to behave with him like a cab driver. Where are you going? How much should I pay for you? No, I want to go there. You come. Will you drive for me? You should talk like that only, because that's the mission. Like that, whenever the Lord comes with certain mission, so he also behaves like that. His devotees also behave like that. So Janak Maharaj is very well aware that these two boys are not ordinary. Sri Ram is Narayana, right? And Lakshman is a Sheshavatar. So he knows that they are, the great personalities. But to respect that etiquette of the Lord's avatar, so he's asking Vishwamitra. That is why his hand is folded. And he's speaking. Who are these people? Actually, you see, what is a normal etiquette? Normal etiquette is that Janak Maharaj is Vayovriddha. Vayovriddha means in terms of age, he is superior to Ram and Lakshman. When somebody who is more than our age, when they talk to us, they don't join their hands and talk. Right? They don't bow down before such. But Janak Maharaj is doing that. So he is actually admitting that they are great people. But even then he asks, who are these two people? So in this way he is inquiring. Then he is saying, this Janak Maharaj is saying, Vara yudadharau virau kasya putrau mahamune. Kasya putrau, whose children are they? O Mahamuni Vishwamitra. Kasya putrau bhushayantamimam desham chandra surya vimambaram parasparasya sadrushau pramani. He says, Kaka pakshadarau virau shrotum ichchami. Shrotum ichchami. I would like to know whose children are they? Where have they come from? It appears like sun and the moon together have appeared in our Mithila Desh. I want to know, Kakapakshadharam, just now. Kakapaksha means when you just entered teenage. When you just entered teenage, boys, when they develop small hair on their face, that is called Kakapakshadhara. Kakapakshadhara, they're just teenagers, young boys. Who are they? So he says, Shrotumichami, please tell me about them. So hearing these words of Janak Maharaj, Vishwamitra now started speaking. He said, Siddhashrama nivasam cha rakshasanam vadham tata. These two boys, they have killed Rakshasas who used to come and trouble our Yajna and Havan in our Siddhashram. Oh, who are those Rakshasas? Who are they? Tataka, Maricha, Subahu, everyone knows about them. Like in our days, we know there used to be a terrible terrorist called Osama bin Laden, right? Everyone practically knows. So terrible terrorist he is. So like that, those terrorists, Tataka, Maricha, Subahu, everyone knew about them. So he said, these two boys, Ram and Lakshman, they killed Rakshasas and saved, protected all the sages in Siddhashrama. Tachagamanam agram vishalayascha darshanam. After killing Rakshasas in Siddhashram, on the way, they have done one more miracle. What did they do? He said, Ahalya darshanam chaiva gautamena samagamam. He said that on their way, by giving darshan, this Ram, he has delivered Ahalya, Shapa Vimochan. First of all, they killed Rakshasas. Was so powerful, terrible. Nobody was able to control those Subahu, Maricha, Tataka. And he killed Tataka and Subahu. Maricha threw away, far away. And after that, on the way to this Mithila, on the way, they saw this Ahalya Gautama Rishi's ashram. There, Ramachandra gave darshan and Shapa Vimochani did, Ahalya's. And after that, Ahalya Gautama Samagamam. He made both of them again come together. Samagamam. He combined those separated husband and wife. He spoke this. Mahadanushi jignyasam kartumaganam tata etat sarvam mahateja janakaya mahatmane nivedya viraramata vishwamitro mahamuni. So these are these two boys. You are asking, no? They look Devatulya Parakramam. True. Devatulya. In fact, more than that. No Devatas were able to control Tataka, Subahu. They controlled. Nobody was able to do Shapa Vimochan of Ahalya. He did that. So when Vishwamitra was speaking like this, there was one more person with Janak Maharaj who was listening. He was not so excited about this. He was just there with Janak Maharaj, and his name was Shatananda Rishi. Shatananda Rishi. He is a Purohit of Janak Maharaj in Mithila city. Like Vasishta is the Purohit of Ikshvaku dynasty, like that Shatananda Rishi is the Purohit of Janak Maharaj. And so, okay, these two very great boys have come. They're very powerful. They killed Tataka. 1,000 elephant strength she had from Brahmavara. Brahmavara Avadhyoyam. Nobody can kill her. Very powerful. Subahu, like all these things. That was not exciting him. He was not impressed by all that. Greatness of God. The moment Vishwamitra said, Ahalya Gautama Samagamam, he jumped out of his seat. What? What did you say? Did you really say that this person, this boy, Gautama Ahalya Samagamam? Did you just say Ahalya Shapa Vimochan happened? He started jumping, dancing, shouting. Because Shatananda Rishi was the son of Ahalya. When he came to know that my mother, Ahalya, Bahu Varsha Sahasrani, thousands and thousands and thousands of years she was suffering. Vayu Bhakshya. She was only breathing Vayu, air. Huh? She was sleeping on the rock. She was living life like a dust rock. She was so much suffering. He's a son. You can imagine how you feel for your mother. And what can you do? She was cursed. Thousands of years, Shatananda Rishi is seeing that helplessly. He doesn't know when will that sharp of emotion happens to his mother. As a son, he's just watching it helplessly. And he's so heartbroken that his father and mother are separated. You see? And when he heard this, Gautama Ahalya Samagamam, both of them came together, they again joined together. He's celebrating that. My father, Gautam, did you say he came back? Did you just say that Ahalya and Gautam, they came together once again? Did my father give up his anger? Because he was so angry. Out of that anger, he cursed my mother. That you become stone. He said that you will be here. You'll not be visible to anyone. Adrishya sarva bhutanam, he told. Vayu bhaksha, he told. Oh, because he was not excited to hear the power, strength of God. Many times we think God means very powerful, very strong, controls everything. Ishvaraha, Paramaha, controller, everything is under his control. Okay, some people say, so what? Let him control. But that God who is all powerful, all capable, all controller, he's also so caring, compassionate. He melts when he says people in problem, distress. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu, Deena Bandhu. You are the friend of distressed people. You are the one who melt. The moment you take the butter near the fire, it will melt. Like that, whenever God sees somebody who is in problem, his heart will melt. When Lord Sri Ramachandra saw Ahalya in that condition, pitiable condition, Lord Sri Ramachandra's heart melted. How can Ahalya be like this? I will deliver her. He went, he delivered her, and he fell at her feet. So Vishwamitra said, yes, this boy Ram, he delivered. Shapa Vimochan, he did, of Ahalya. He fell at her feet. He showed not only that, he not only did Shapa Vimochan, after doing Shapa Vimochan, he is falling at her feet. He's saying, please, bless me, like that. He did not show ahankar. I did Shapa Vimochan to you now. Like that. He was so gentle. He was so respectful. She's a elderly woman. She's a pativrata. And she's Rishi Patni, Brahmana Patni. She's like a teacher. She's like mother. One of the Saptamatrika. Even though I have done Shapa Vimochan, but she's still worshipable for me. So Vishwamitra told all this thing to Shatananda Rishi. Shatananda Rishi was celebrating. His heart was filled with happiness, excitement, gratitude. You see, God is somebody who is not great because of his power and position. He's great because of his actions like this. Especially his action towards blessing people, delivering them from their suffering. Gautama Ahalya Samagamam. He brought people together. What is our Ramayana Vedic culture teaching us? Our Vedic culture is not teaching. Lord himself, Sri Ramachandra, did not tell, oh, Ahalya, Gautama, both of you stay far away. Both of you don't stay together. Separate both of you. He didn't teach such things. He said, Ahalya has gone through whatever she has to go through, and Gautama also has gone through whatever he has to go through. So the will and desire of Lord Sri Ramachandra is that both of them should come together. This is Vedic culture. These are the value systems of Ramayana. That's how in our country this divorce was never heard. It's unheard of. There was a problem in this marriage that we heard so many days. Ahalya, Gautama. It did not go well. She did some mistake. Ahalya did some mistake. Gautama Muni cursed her. In fact, he cursed her that, thousands of years you be like that. But when she realized her mistake, when she went through repentance, appropriate repentance, Gautama Rishi was capable of immediately forgiving her. But he didn't do that. So that people will tomorrow say, oh, you see, this is what kind of Gautama Rishi is. He's so attached to his wife. Even though she has done such a big mistake, he said, no problem, I'll be with you only. So he said, let Lord Ram come and he deliver you. So the whole world will accept that. Okay, now Ahalya is great. She's pure. They want a neutral party to come and declare that. Not they themselves will do all such things. These are all very, very sensitive things we need to learn. When it comes to your own family, you don't jump and take things into your hands. I will only decide, my family. If you're also a leader and there is some problem that involves your own family, they step out. They recuse themselves from such things. Imagine there is a High Court or Supreme Court judge and there is a case that has come, and the case is the judge's own son has come as a accused or a culprit. What do? They recuse themselves. They say, I don't hear this. Because whatever judgment I give, people may always doubt, oh, this person is his own father, that is why he must have taken something in his favor. So they want to stay away from that. So Gautama Rishi did the same thing. He could have immediately told, no problem. I know you are fully, you have realized your mistake. I know very well. But he didn't do that. He said, no, I know, but let Ramachandra come and deliver you. Supreme Lord. If he accepts, like you see, people have sometimes some objection to something. So finally they go to Supreme Court. And when the Supreme Court dismisses it, then it becomes very clear. This is completely all right. So like that, when Lord Ramachandra came and dismissed Shap of Ahalya, so then it became very obvious that she is a great woman. So Gautama Rishi came. Ahalya was not, oh, what kind of husband are you? After knowing that there is no mistake from my side, still you gave me curse. What kind of husband are you? You left me and went away for thousands of years. Where were you when I was suffering so much? Now you come. No. Ahalya Gautama Samagatam. Lord Ram's desire is that they should be together. Mistakes happen. There will be sometimes some kind of issues. But does the answer is separate? Valmiki Ramayana says no. No such example you can find. And what is the result of that? The result is that we can see Shatananda Rishi is jumping, dancing, celebrating. Oh, my father, my mother, they came together. See, generally what happens, unfortunately, is that when father and mother, for some reason, when they separate, the most affected parties are the children. Everyone is affected. Everyone is at loss. But the maximum affected parties are the children. A father who is separated may find another wife. A wife who is separated may find another husband. But can those kids get another father, another mother? Is it possible? They cannot find. They may find, it means when mother or father marries someone else, they'll be called father, mother, but they can't really fill that place. We see this in Western countries. How? No one can replace. They are the most affected. Shatananda Rishi. Look at his name. His name is Shatananda. Ananda means what? Happiness. Shata means 100. Shatananda means what? 100% happiness. Who gave him that 100% happiness? Lord Sri Ramachandra. He was not happy. His name was Shatananda. But he was not having even Ekananda also. How can he be happy? His mother is abandoned. Father is somewhere separated. How can any children be happy? But when he came to know this great man, Mahatma Ram, he has brought these two people together. Oh, you are so great. Now I will accept that you are great. Not because you killed Tataka, not because you killed Subahu, because of your feeling towards that incident. You did not think, oh, anyway, that Ahalya, who cares for her? No. You didn't. Actually, Ramchandra could have walked just like that. हाँ चाचा ऐसा है Ahalya का एक ऐसा instance है क्या? Okay, चलो हम जाएंगे इधर से. So we heard. Okay, I heard. We heard the story. Now let's walk. Let's go. He said no. After he came to know about Ahalya, he said no. I have to do something about this now. He went inside and he delivered Ahalya. Not only that, he made Gautama and Ahalya come together. This itself indicates that Lord Ram's wish is that once we are committed, we stay together. No matter how, what. So when Shatananda Rishi heard this, he felt so good. He started thanking Vishwamitra. Oh, Vishwamitra, you're so great. You're such a great man. You brought Ram from Ayodhya. Because of you, I got my mother back. My mother and my father, they came together. You are the one who made this happen. Then Vishwamitra is saying, no. I am not the one. I just did my kartavya. I just did my duty. Who am I? Who am I to do all those things? Right? I just did my duty. See how Vishwamitra is also downplaying. He's just being so humble. He's not taking any credit. He's not becoming very proud. You know, in some marriages, I've seen this. They say, Fufaji, sitting with some big face like that. Har shadi mein ek Fufaji hota hai. No, they say that. They say, no, what is that? The face is swollen. So why? Because they say, Are, maine is, what is that? Rishta banaya. I introduced these two people. Because of me, this marriage happening and they're not giving me proper attention. Nobody is coming and talking to me properly. Nobody is taking care of me. So these people who actually bring these two people together, Rishta or whatever marriage is happening, they feel if I was not there, it would have not happened. I am the one who found, I am the one who introduced, I am the one who mediated and all that. Now they're ignoring me. So they expect that special attention on them. So Vishwamitra was not playing that Fufaji role there. He's saying, no, I didn't do anything. I just did my duty, that's all. Your mother is great, Ahalya. She's so great woman. Your father is so great, Gautam. Because of her tapasya, she attracted Lord Ramachandra. He is not at all expecting that Shatananda Rishi should appreciate me and glorify me and all that. And another interesting thing is, then Shatananda Rishi turned towards Ram, Lakshman. He started Swagatam. He said Swagatam. Till then he was sitting quiet, right? So he said Swagatam. You are most welcome to this Mithila. You're welcome. One very important lesson we learn here. First of all, we know he was in ecstasy. He was so happy. It's the happiest moment of his life that thousands and years of Ahalya's suffering has come to an end. My mother has come back now. My father has come back and all that. At that time, in that happy moment also, he has not forgotten his duty. What is his duty? To welcome the guest. As a Purohit, On behalf of a king, Janak Maharaj, he turned towards Ram. He says, Swagatam, you're most welcome to our place. You're most welcome. See, this is what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. What is that? He says, Shitoshna sukha dukkeshu agamapaina. He says the sukha dukkha keep coming. But in all that situation, you must maintain your mental equilibrium. You should never forget, never deviate from your duties. Sometimes some people will be just, sulking and they'll be sleeping. Something goes wrong in their life. Something did not happen as per their expectation. Maybe they failed in exam. Maybe something went out of their control. So they're feeling they're, so depressed and sulking and lamenting, and they'll be in their bed only. Why didn't you come for breakfast? No, I'll not come. Why didn't you come for Manglarti chant? No, I'm not well. This is sulking. Because I'm dukkha. So sukha, so much happiness has come. We are so happy today. So that time also people don't do what they are supposed to do. So Krishna says, a spiritually advanced person should do his duty both in sukha and dukkha. Now Shatananda Rishi is celebrating, he's in ecstasy, he's excited. Even then he's doing his duty of a Purohit. Isn't it? And then he starts telling this Vishwamitra, who has brought both of, he is now speaking to Ram and Lakshman. And then Shatananda Rishi speaks about the history of Vishwamitra. It's too long, 2-3 chapters, many chapters. Who was Vishwamitra, Kaushika, born to in the Gadhi, the dynasty. Already we have heard all these details, that every detail of Vishwamitra. How he was born as a king, and later when he came in contact with Vasishtha Rishi, he saw the power of a Brahma Rishi. He said, I also want to become a Brahma Rishi. For that, what and all Maha story happened. He went through all that. It was not an easy journey. Vishwamitra's story can become a grand story for a nice movie. How he turned himself to a Brahma Rishi. He was doing ghor tapasya. All the devatas sent Menaka, and his tapasya got disturbed for 1000 years. He forgot only, I have to do tapasya. Shakuntala was born. And then he realized what a big mistake I have done. He left that Shakuntala and left Menaka, and he went again, did 10,000 year tapasya. Then again Devata sent Rambha. This time he did not get allured by Rambha, but he got angry. He cursed Rambha, again lost all his tapashakti. Again he did tapasya. It was not easy, thousands and thousands and thousands of years. He became Rishi, he became Raja Rishi, he became Maharishi, but he was not satisfied. I want to be Brahma Rishi only. And finally Lord Brahma came and gave him that Brahma Rishi because he did that much, he really deserved it. So that's all full story. Shatananda Rishi narrated about Vishwamitra to Ram Lakshman. And then Janak Maharaj with Shatananda Rishi along with Vishwamitra, Ram, Lakshman, all of them, they entered Mithila city. How they entered? When they entered, what did citizens of Mithila feel? And they talk about these two young boys, especially about Lord Ram, to one another. And also, we will hear in the future session, appearance of Sita. Who is she? How did she appear? How she grew up in Janak Maharaj's palace. And she has been waiting in Mithila city for Lord Sri Ram. And Lord Sri Ram has finally come and is entering Mithila city. We'll hear all these things in the next session. We'll stop here. Shri Valmiki Ramayana ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.